But it said it should take 1 to 3 hours to play.
Oh, okay. It's pretty short then. Not like monolithically long.
Same length though, it's like painful.
Was painful really that long?
Yeah. I have like 40 hours in it.
Right, but you played it multiple times, right?
I've only played it like twice. Once by myself and once with you. Um,
Okay.
Also, I feel like we could be a bit more critical here because this is like a brand new game.
Less critical or more? Okay. I mean,
If you want.
I don't want to. I don't know, because with a lot of games, I could say a lot of things, and a lot of it's little things, and I don't want to like make such a big deal about little things, because if you keep going and going and going, it's just discouraging.
Sure, yeah.
To some extent. I mean, there's some valid criticism, I think. I mean, of course, it's not always. Sometimes your knee-jerk reaction isn't always correct, as we've seen. For example, in Undone, he didn't introduce himself in that section. My knee-jerk reaction was like, well, what the heck? And then, after thinking about it for a while, I realized that no, that's entirely intentional.
Wait, who?
The guy in the garden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that's intentional because it creates an atmosphere of uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't introduce himself. He sends you down with these people who are like weird wackos who subscribe to whatever's going on there. I don't know, and they're like in this trance-like state. I mean, like it's a whole shebang. Like he's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Right. So at first there's a knee-jerk reaction, but it doesn't necessarily make it right.
Yeah.
So I don't wanna lay on too much criticism because there's a high chance that I'll say something that when I'll look back on it, I'll be like, that's not true at all.
Yeah. Well, you can always take it back.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say you can, but that's the problem.
Thus, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Thus, the story begins where it ends.
I don't care. Force yourself to wake up. Okay, so I guess we're having a dream. It's a quote from your favorite author, Saint Basalt. Her work to you felt revolutionary, yet to everyone else rather mundane. The quote from. Wait, but previously was wake up from the. Why is the bottom option always in quotes? Why is that a thing?
Sure.
Sure, let's go with that. You still remember it, don't you? One day, you'll get your dues. Perhaps the end has finally come. The ticking of the clock awakens you. A clock, sorry. And remember, everyone has their roles to play. And remember, nobody should have to follow the roles given to them. And remember that they hated you and ate of your heart. So prove to them all that you are more than who you are. Bro, I don't know if that dialogue has any effect.
Sure.
This section reminded me at the beginning of One Shot when I saw the trailer you sent me.
Yeah, it kind of did for me too.
It was almost like, I wouldn't say a mirror image, but it's the same kind of style, except it's flipped. I think, if I remember, because the bathroom's on the left, right, in One Shot.
No,
Is it on the right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. I forget. I don't know. Time to go.
Interesting icon.
Question mark.
Right, night.
Oh, you want to go ahead.
Constitution, maybe? Power?
Constitution, probably, or one of the worst tasting beers ever made. Feels like poison gas is going down your throat. You'd rather just drink rum.
5 rounds.
Very odd and uniquely shaped rounds, made specifically for you. Mages may have fireballs, but you have something physical.
Interesting noise. Seems like he crawled into the bed earlier and then fell out, likely in a drunken stupor as you usually do. Would you like to go back to sleep? Or oil constitution invades time.
Blood on the ground or something else?
Sure. Not going to be anything hidden there. Don't you even think about it. Oh. We could go back. It's sub. There seems to be a small pipe leading downward through the walls of the home. Probably some of the best that people have around here. Plumbing doesn't always come easy if you're magicless.
Oh, okay. Flip coin. Grab the key in the drain. Sure. Can't hurt, right? Heads.
Yeah, I agree.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
Rigged for us. An extremely rusted key of very simple make. Likely is the key to open the mayor's bedroom door.
Flop 2 yesterday, buddy.
Buffy sits a fan, mysteriously whirring without any wires visible. There doesn't appear to be a light attached to it and only has 2 states. As you reach it, your chest begins to pulsate.
Rigged. It's rigged. Heads. Yep, it's rigged. Fan is now off. Dang, why do we have to coin flip for that?
The grandfather clock ticks with malice. Shelves are covered in blood.
Okay.
Numerous books line them.
I don't know what just happened, but I think we just killed the mayor.
What? Oh, I see, yeah.
Okay, so the town named Rose, or Roz, or I should try to say that. Rozze. Could be a lot of different ways.
Give the pages of the book, hoping to maybe learn something you haven't before about the world. The handwriting is slender, made in many different curves. It's cursive handwriting, and you can thankfully parse it well enough. Certain sections of the book pop out to you in particular. In recent years, it's come to be seen that the world is once again destabilizing. Various countries and factions waffling about are wasting so much of their time when more effort can be put into different sciences. How original. Magic has seemingly undergone the new dark age, as numerous more bloodlines seem to be reaching dead ends. Perhaps worldwide misery is blah blah blah. The self-proclaimed queen of humanity grows restless in her construction of the sapphire tower of hers. Who cares about human beings at this point? And the members of my family seem to confirm that within the past 200 years or so, the world seems to just be getting more and more diverse, and the space and time between these different planes of existence are... You know what? You get the picture. Maybe there's anything new to read here. Skip into the end, you find the book is unfinished, in the process of being written. Maybe. EDY.
Usually not interested in these types of vacation books, but perhaps they'll have some nice tips for the next time you hold somebody at gunpoint. Remember, for continental travel, to first understand what exactly your destination is. Is it over land's water? Is it over land, water, air, space, or dead zone? These can change how you should travel. Dead zone. Remember to have the proper passports and identification depending on the area of this plane. Wait, on the area of this plane that you wish to visit. Some places, such as Aetherdema, or Aetherdema, I'm not sure.
Aetherdema?
Aether?
I don't know.
Yeah, why did I say Aether? There's no E. Aetherdema might require you to look more presentable as well. Be cautious of different cultures. What kind of garbage? Remember to store as much of your data as possible when traveling through dead zones. Yada yada yada. Upon skipping to the end, you find a lush advertisement with a skimpy bikini-clad orcish woman to visit the Aetherdema. Gross. What book would you like to read next? Read Slick.
Search counseling on paper. Gunkered. Oh boy, do you really want to? Alright, what is there even to say here? Do you really feel like reading something like this? Alright, mate. Sai, when a spouse is deeply upset about something, you need to try and see their side and come to an understanding with one another about your circumstances. If it's a dissatisfaction with your sexual desires, then oh, to hell with this. This is why you don't do romance anymore. Wow, okay. Pop out. Look at the bed again. Oh, shit.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm just gonna reload the save. No.
Wake up, wake up,
No.
up. It's the first of the month.
I'm reloading.
Wait, do we have the rusty key?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
But I don't...
It just makes you automatically go down the stairs when you're in the same tile.
I don't remember when we saved or how we did that.
You can't read the paper upside down. Go around the other side if you want to do that. You can't read paper upside down.
Could also just turn it around, but where's the fun in that? I don't know. That seems kind of fun. Kind of weird. Who has a desk like this? Like, who are you, dude? A letter was in the process of being written here. Cut short by the events of the previous night, if that wasn't clear. Take a read? Or do you just want a nice feathered pen still covered in drying ink?
That's all good.
Adjusting my glass.
Train has stopped coming to town. I'm off tomorrow to make the trek through the long desert to figure out why. My love, I'm sorry I have to leave. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but I really did want the world for you, and I always will. By the time you read this, I will be set off. Blood and ink covered the rest of the page. Trains have stopped coming. Now that explains a lot about your impromptu arrival.
Like, what the heck, dude? The clock sound like fits so well into. Like, I thought it was in your room for some reason.
Ah, interesting.
I don't know. It's just weird. What happened here? Someone walked in here, killed this guy, and then like left, or well.
Seems like we killed this guy and went
Yeah,
upstairs.
went upstairs, and then we slept in the bed there. Which is kind of strange. And we also found a key to the mayor's bedroom in the thing, which means that probably was the mayor's bedroom. So we went in, killed the mayor, and then slept in his bedroom.
Yeah.
think that's what happened.
Sorry, go ahead.
What?
That's it.
Oh. Oh, am I supposed to voice it?
No, I did.
Go ahead.
You look up, like butt, ass face, smell like it too.
Wench or wrench?
You wretch. Want a
Wretch.
bullet between the eyes?
Wrench.
Hey man, all good here, just keep it cool. Got about 10 seconds to tell me what you've seen before I make you my 41st kill. Take it easy, old timer. No need to get violent. What have you seen? Real shifty looking red dude dragging a body out. Pretty fucking suspicious to me. You happen to know him? I'd watch your tongue. I have plenty of ammo left. I've already lost everything. I'm not afraid of a guy like you.
Lost everything?
Yeah. Look, man, this ain't something we should be discussing. Skies, ain't got better things to do?
Tell me.
Alright, look. You listen here, and you listen good. Came across this place to get away from my damn problems. No kids, no cheating ass women, no gangs. I don't give a fuck who you think you are. You aren't the boss of me, Hoss. You don't know what the fuck I've seen and what I've done. Now I'm gonna tell some reigning bastard who thinks he owns the world enough to walk into some town and murder their mayor overnight. So give it a rest. His eyes were red. They off this time. What the fuck ever, man.
I've had many a strange encounter. You're an odd one, especially for a place like this.
This is a place where people go to get away.
Get away.
Yeah, from everything else. Everyone knows that, everyone here, even me.
You know why I shouldn't be here.
Oh, if anything, what you've done makes you perfect for this town if nobody's.
I am not a nobody.
Sure you aren't, Hunchman.
Why awake so early?
Chronic insomnia. It's from the drinks.
Figures.
I need a lot of booze to fall asleep nowadays.
Did you have a spouse?
Ooh.
You know who.
The mayor. Yeah, he did. She's around here somewhere.
There be conflict.
Less than you might think, Hunchman.
Hunchman.
Yeah, you hunch a lot. You're really short. That kind of stuff. What do people usually call you?
Bandit.
That's so lame. You should go with Hunchman.
No. So you stink. No, we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we didn't. Okay. And then you stink of booze.
So you, hotshot. I can smell it on you. Like death.
Not like you.
Okay.
I don't know if we're supposed to take that as what's actually happening, or he's just smelling that because he smells so bad that everyone else smells like it as well.
I don't know.
First one, okay, what's a thing like you doing here? Shouldn't you be in one of those modern cities? Your clothes look the part.
I used to. Atherdema. I'm sure you've heard of it.
No.
Well, push games of such have and done bastards. Straight say there are people who wouldn't want me back.
Oh, little wonder why.
Hey, fuck you, Hunchman.
We're done talking.
Alright, Hunchman. Still fresh. It's best.
About as good as I can do out here for a kill. May you rest well and all that. You just were in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd say sorry, but make it a habit not to regret anything I've done.
Saying there's $1.
Free money. Crave. Oh, nah. Yes, can take the top. You, the wizard. Ah, you're here early. Good, then we can begin. Mage. Now, that's completely irresponsible, Bandit. Put the gun down. I have no reason to cast any incantations of any kind. I see. Oh, God, no gods. Wait, no, what? God, not gods. Oh, sorry, wait. Shut up. You're a mage. Why on... We should probably decide how this is gonna be said. Should we say Roz?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Roz seems... Oh, you're a mage. Why on Roz do you only believe in one god? Wizard, not mage. Stop correcting me, goddammit. Whoa. Did you
It's
see
scary. Scary. What?
Did you see his photo?
Yeah, his face.
Thanks. Besides, I don't do hand signals. I deal in word-based incantations. Blue magic. Whatever, I know. How is this place so much bigger on the inside? I deal in magic, remember? Now then, Bandit, or I should say, vermiculus
Zeta fetch?
Alzadavech? Vermiculus Alzadavech. Alright, the gun's back out. Who the hell are you? I believe you are here for a purpose, and that purpose lies far below this town. Mr. Alzadovich. Wait, we said
Alzadovich.
Alzadovich. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alzadovich, are you aware of what this town used to be some decades ago? Not at all. This town used to be a base for the People's Republic of Glass. Get to the point.
Their base.
Mr. Alzadovich, how do you think this town survives this far out here? Good trade? Question mark? Incompetence. That doesn't even make sense.
I'd say we just killed the mayor, so perhaps it could be a lot strong leadership.
Sure. Strong leadership? Not anymore, thanks to you. Doesn't anyone in this place sleep? Our town is held up by the people who come seeking what may lie beneath it. Within that base lies untold treasures for the taking. That, alongside a rather interesting train that comes every now and then to deliver supplies, has kept our town running for quite some time. But it would seem that the train no longer wishes to come. Our mayor? Murdered by your hand. Nonsense. I only want you to at least attempt to delve into the labyrinth below. After all, even I am not sure what's down there. Combine that with the fact that our town, from my current readings and predictions, may be trapped, you included, surrounded by dead zones that seemed to have formed overnight. So if you could, I ask you please delve deep into it and see what you can find. Perhaps something that could help us out of our particular predicament. I will leave when I want to. Your funeral. In any case, that's all I wanted to say. After all, what else do you have to do here? Why are you here, Bandit? Fine. Keep your reasons. Just remember that the base is your concern. In order to reach it, all you need to do is press the button below the inscription of the statue in the center of town. Don't tell me what to do, wizard. Maybe I'll look into it, maybe I won't. Understand that I am nobody's servant, nor their savior, or whatever role you're trying to put me into. I am myself, nothing else. We all have our roles, Bandit. You just happen to be now at this time and place. Happen to be now, yeah. It's not good. It's not of good or evil, just convenience. Your gun holds no power here, and truthfully, I could encase you in a matter. Oh, encase you in matter if I wished. Ugh. So don't forget that your brutish ways may come back to bite you. You don't forget that you had to talk me down from holding you at gunpoint barely a minute or two ago. Asshole.
Or books about blue magic, the magic of creation. Completely useless to you.
Library?
Shoo.
You have really poor cataloging skills, not gonna lie, dude. Yes? How do you know my name? I've rarely spoken it to anyone in years. Perhaps I've been keeping an eye on you? Explain. Do you really need any more than what I've already told you? You're wasting time. Alright. It was someone you ran with for a while. They informed me that you would be in the area, and I did what little research I could. I swear, if it was Ben, I will absolutely tear his human head off. That's a weird way of expressing that. Why say human? Okay. They didn't tell me
Maybe
that.
it has multiple different heads.
True, that's possible. That would make sense. They didn't tell me their name. Vanished as soon as they told me about you. Strange fellow. Had skin like yours. Of course. I've never run with a demon. Odd. Did the town exist before the Republic station here? I have my doubts that they would have so much reason to come here otherwise. That is outside my knowledge. Bullshit. I came from the College of Greek? I was expelled from there, specifically. Ha! What's a guy like you have to do to get expelled from a place like that? You're more risky than I thought. I encased my former instructor in a 14 by 14 meter cube of lead.
Huh.
Leave the exaggerations for the bars, wizard. Why here? For this base? Wait, for this base? For a rough, brutish bandit, you sure ask a lot of questions.
Hey, I am whoever I am.
A smart bandit lives longer than a dumb one. I think you have more to you than you're letting on. Shut up. The mayor, bandit, I do not care for your reasoning or your excuse as to why you killed him. Who needs regrets? I sure don't, and honestly, not even his wife liked him that much. Murder is still murder, though. That's taboo here. Murder is taboo everywhere, you dolt. You'd be surprised at the lands that exist out here. Of the lands that exist out there. Sorry. Tell me, do you remember how this world is structured? Ah, yes, exposition man. We don't exist? Not really. We're on a big ball. Everything on a big flat island. Dang. All these options are great. We're on a big ball. Bunch of animals boxing on a big, big ball. Bandit, that's absurd. We're not on a ball. How on Rozze how would that even work? You can't fit something infinite on a ball. Balls themselves always have a finite limit. No, we exist on a series of different planes of existence, separated by different levels. Sometimes certain planes can be seen with various distances of within various distances of one another. What we determine to be this world changes constantly with every passing decade. We discover more and more land, more continents, and they're all separated differently. Land to sea, to air, to space, to dead zone. That is how everything is separated. Normally, a place like this being surrounded by dead zone would not be as much of an issue if we were, say, infinitely wealthy with the infrastructure to get through it, but...
Hey, says the guy with creation magic.
But you don't, right? Yes, it takes a lot to go through dead zones, as dead zones are pockets of noise, place where souls, bodies, and information cannot pass through unharmed without the strongest of wills keeping them together. Such things are nearly impossible to do, even with beings such as myself, Bandit. You don't even stand a chance against that. Tone it down. I get the point. This town is strange. The land it occupies is mostly empty, surrounded by a vast desert before jumping off quickly to the abyss of space. We are far away from most normal locations, and a small one at that. Once again, I have a question. How on Rozze someone like you managed to find your way here? The chances are beyond comprehension. Must be some kind of fate.
You want me to voice the bandit?
Sure.
Alright.
I can't really voice him that well.
I don't believe in fate. Not anymore.
Like I said, we all have our roles to play, Bandit.
Creatures are rude.
Pardon?
Those 3 little pixies shooed me away. Learn to keep them under control.
Bandit, those are fairies, and also, they aren't mine. They are their own beings. 3 sisters, to be exact. I went to their mother's house last winter for their birthday. She was nice.
Whatever.
on your way then. What? It has to be. Oh, can we not go?
What?
Oh. What happened?
Like they said, the constant digging tired you out.
Can't dig too much, otherwise you get so no infinite money for you, I guess. I don't know.
What's up with this?
I'm not sure. Seems like small. Game seems very much. Wait, was this recently released or is this like an old project that was never finished?
This is just for the released.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
I don't know. Dead zone? Oh.
As you try to leave this dusty, forgotten town behind, there's a dry air that reaches your scalp. I didn't mean to leave it, but I wanted to see the next zone over. Suddenly, an overwhelming fear takes it over as you continue walking on what you believe to be sand. Sand dissipates, leaving what you believe to be water. You begin to sink. The water dissipates, leaving what you believe to be air. You begin to fall. The air dissipates, leaving what you believe to be space. You begin to choke, every fiber of your being being taken by vacuum. Then finally, space dissipates alongside time, leaving a deaf nothingness of noise and visions of the future, past and future. This is what this world is most afraid of. Not of death, but of being torn from the depths of your psyche to the physical reality of your being. It would take a miracle or a strong soul to survive this. This is a dead zone, and you have neither. As you become insane anywhere between a few brief moments and 1,000 years, you wonder how it surrounded the town. How did it envelop it this quickly when you only arrived last night? It doesn't matter now. Your being is torn to shreds and trapped within a state of existing and not existing at all. Somewhere, a clock begins to turn again. And then, nothing. 2 of 10.
Go left, I guess.
Or don't go outside the world map. Locked. Considering this is a bar, this is actually quite shocking. You love a good early morning beer. This door seems extremely sturdy. There's no use in trying to bust it down. It seems I have rather powerful rounds, though. I can't use those. Judging by the sign, this is likely a shop. Those don't tend to be open at night. Same thing, but said damn there at the end. The old trees are somehow managing to grow some very sweet tasting legumes. Mesquite. Usually mesquite trees are far larger than this. You have no idea how they managed to even grow one. This many in one place with literal desert sand. Magic assistance? You can't imagine how else. Oh sure, just take my medicine. Ad arbitrarium. Sorry, just a petty theft, or do you have greater ambitions? None I wish to share with you, filthy dwarf. Oh, a racist. Splendid. That's all this town needed. Please sleep, ruffian. I refuse to help you this early in the morning. Table, there's several basic survival items. Simple leather tourniquets, bandages, sterile injection needles. There also appears to be a toolbox and wooden box filled with even more supplies. Though a part of you wishes to take some of these, it would probably be best to leave him. Why would a doctor have mechanics tools, though? So this is the center of town? Beyond the store lies many horrors, many, many kinds of horrors. It's like the chamber pot, but bigger and smellier. Wow, it's an outhouse.
Entering it would surely kill someone. Not you, of course, but this is as dangerous as some of the strongest red mage spells. Perhaps even a level Omega. Also, you can faintly hear someone snoring in there. Red magic, destruction magic. Basic ass spells used for destroying things. Sometimes elemental, sometimes not. Here's a fun fact. Magic is delineated into several scales of power, 24 of them to be exact, which is used to categorize the amount of energy a magical ability needs to function and can output. Omega is the highest level. Spells like those are extremely rare and powerful. It's said that it takes the lives of several people, or some kind of outside power source in order to cast these. Most... Oh, I thought there was a period there for a second. Most demons are quite proficient in that school of magic. A shame you can't do anything like that, else you'd be absolutely annihilating everyone in your path. Why don't you know all this? Well, maybe back in the day you did some research. Alas, you were born comparatively more boring. See how much less funny the joke is when your brain has to explain it?
Keeps on making the opening door noise though.
Didn't go fully south, no, did we?
I think we did.
Oh, yeah, there's a fence.
Oh, here it is.
The opposite thing. Yeah, we're supposed to press the thing underneath
Yeah.
the dedicated. Oh, go ahead.
Dedicated to the memory of the People's Republic of Glass. Must just be another pathetic modernist piece of art. Which underneath the black. Press it. Interesting. Strange.
Get a sudden chill up your spine looking at the entrance to this place. It's as if the mysteries of the universe are itself are staring you right in the face. Nothing more to do except proceed, or ignore this oddity and go back to sleep. Grandfather clock ticks.
Oh, triangular chamber for a special touch to the violence. You saw the stock and trigger guard off. This isn't a plasma rifle. Balls on these are wearing thin. You can't take another hit like last time again. Maybe his hands are large? You've had... Oh, go ahead.
No.
You've had this hat for a very, very long time. And the memory of where exactly has long since faded. These have always been serviceable, but they reek from years of not washing them. There's a faint odor of blood. Keep it close. Keep it safe. That is all.
Constitution is... Okay, I see. Pharmaceutical company Apollo. Very cheap. Bought without prescription. Over-the-counter medicine. Alright, can you interact with these things in the wall? Oh,
Interesting. Damn, it's pitch black in here. Need to keep my guard up. Burning low on bolts too. Better get prepared to fight if anything is down here. If I'm low on bullets, that just means I have to run away. Oh, that's the entrance. pictured here various posters about the Republic of Glass political movement. None of much interest to you, much less worth being in favor or disgusted over. Also look at this guy trying to... Oh, you're always about monarchies. Sand Angel attacks. The Sand Angel had a dollar inside the pile of sand left behind. Bloody staff, likely belonging to someone who has perished here. Blood is fresh. What do you say?
Heads, it's rigged. It's no longer rigged.
No, it's still rigged.
It's definitely no longer rigged. Combat in this game is about 50-50 chance. You're at the complete mercy of the RNG in this game.
Okay, what the heck?
Pretty crazy. It's so easy to fall into the fallacy of
Huh. I fell over. That's it?
No. This won't do it all.
This is brilliant. Couldn't have seen this forthcoming.
Really? You couldn't have?
Am I dead?
Yes, unfortunately. This is all wrong. This is not good at all, Bandit. I seriously expect better from you than this.
Do I know you?
My name is Virgil, and
Alighieri?
Alighieri? I don't know.
Dante Alighieri. Oh, Virgil and Dante from,
Yes.
seems like the original characters for...
Bandit, we have specific roles and purposes here. And so do you. You can't just go off dying at the wrong times during the tale. It's just not right.
Tails? The hell are you talking about?
Look, dying is bad for you, but especially bad for everyone involved. Just take care of yourself, and don't go dying at the wrong time again. This is your first and final warning.
Personally, I think it would be splendid if he did die again. It will make things far more interesting. Trust me, far more interesting than whatever tale my brother here wishes free to spin. Both of you, shut up and let me die in peace.
Fine. Not like you'll remember this anyway. Just don't die like that again.
Humbled by an angel?
How am I supposed to not die when it's completely up to RNG?
Wall my fence. Another begins again.
Beside the clock.
Oh.
So your bullets are insta-kill. You have to use them wisely, I guess.
What?
Your insta-kill bullets that you have to use wisely, and you only have 3 of them. What? What do your stats matter? Maybe they secretly affect the chance of the win of the fight.
Not sure.
Gain a singular XP.
There's another switch.
We should fight these guys instead. I don't know. Oh, we got more rounds?
We have 4 now. You start off with 5.
But you started off with 3.
Nope.
The description said you have... Oh. No. You're mainly supposed to rely on your weapon and evasion. Interesting. Not your typical RPG game mechanic.
Yeah, it's kind of like that with Fear and Hunger. So
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm kind of treating it like that.
Don't fight unless you absolutely need to. Consuming
Or
XP.
you're forced to.
Right. I mean, they're discouraging it by making XP so small anyway. It's rigged.
Our favor.
Wait, what's to the right and up? Did we go there? Can't remember.
I think we did. Yeah. I wonder how large the aggro range is for the Sand Angels. Or if once you see them once, they're just aggroed forever. That's all of them.
What was the point in that? Where are we supposed to go here?
It just makes things easier to see.
Right. But, like, I didn't see any exits where we were, so I assumed that, like, it was to progress to the next area. Somehow. If there were. Wait, why are there 2 options?
Yes, inside, and then... I'm not sure. I wanted to go here to save.
Not a bad idea.
Alright, so still stays lit.
That's how you go to the next floor, you just go back out the exit. Oh wait, there's stairs. Okay.
You take another step forward and all thought crosses your mind. Nothing in particular causes this, just a stray peace of mind from the low air down here. This doesn't feel like other places we've been to, does it? It doesn't feel like an actual building. Creatures running around here seems odd too. You don't usually see things like them in civilized places anymore, and thus they're being used for illegal underground fighting, to which your brain wishes to remind you that you miss. Oh. This may be somewhat concerning, but the blood prints here match your shoes exactly. Not wearing at all, no, just a stab on this bad week. Here's a thought. Perhaps going back to the mayor's place and getting some respite would be good before continuing.
Right, we could have done that. Could have slept.
Oh, looks like the posters for the Republic of Glass, but something is very, very wrong. The text has become gibberish. Odd. It's a little brighter in here than last, somehow. Now they're a little faster. Looks like this might also force an encounter. Oh, the pathways look like they might force an encounter. Multiple dolls stuck inside his rocky mass.
Probably able to go to the shop too, which might give us some advantages.
Oh, I didn't read what that said.
Oh. What? Oh, bashing down the door.
Do we dare? There might be another save down there.
That's true. You're right.
There is. Place just keeps going deeper and deeper. After all the stairs you've climbed, you feel a little exhausted. You've gone from old stone to brick to rotting wood. It stinks like a meal house in here, and your nose wrinkles in agony. Some slick, greasy fluids drip from the walls, and then you have a sudden realization. Whoever's ahead, you know, won't be much of a physical challenge, but rather a challenge of your wits and reflexes. One of your hunches. Ha, perhaps Hunchman is a bad name after all. Told you. It's all about reflexes. Out here. It's unfinished, but seems to be a bunch of ciphers. Absolute gibberish, but maybe, just maybe, writing some more could open the way forward. Ha, wants us to go back up to grab the pen. I see how it is.
It's rigged! Never mind, it's not rigged. Did you just die? Bro!
Ha! Nice. Again?
I was trying to warn you of the first time. Dying when you're not supposed to can have dire consequences on the world around you.
You didn't really say that.
Kinda did, I thought. Well, I don't know.
Well, he definitely did mean it, but he didn't say it directly.
I very much so wanted to avoid this more than anything, and just to have things play out the way they were intended to. But my hand has been forced out by my brother here. He prefers these things to have a bit more randomness. It's his thing. I have no care for it.
So, your first punishment for dying. I shall make it a simple, fun one. Your max constitution has been decreased by 25. This will apply across everything. Just so you know, no escaping the ramifications of your mistakes here. Interesting. I have no idea what either of you are even talking about.
Goodbye, Bandit. Don't come back.
Ah.
Hey, it's not my fault. We died by ramming against a door.
So let's see. Now that we know that, and... Even though that we got powered down a little bit, now we know what's ahead. And we can use this to... Well, it's essentially a mechanic against safe scumming. I like
You
it.
didn't exit through the... Ah, okay.
I guess they both do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of strange. Still night, though. We gotta sleep.
Do I try and kill some slimes?
How much XP do we need to level up? Does it actually tell us? Okay. So it is possible the XP is also complete.
Yeah, I could shovel things and then go to bed.
You died from attempting to shovel.
damages us when we get nothing. Right. Oh, guess not. Don't matter. All this matters.
Mix your reading.
Besides, every time I get one of these, I can just play them without the bed. It seems like I have a decent chance of getting them. Unless if there's a side effect we don't know about. From the desert. I can't read how much that did, but I've done 50. Yes, dig near the outhouse. The dollars are in the bottom left, I see. Hey, trying their 45 round. What? But this is impossible. How on earth did one of these get here? They're custom made. Take composure, I'll worry about this later. I knew it. I knew there's a good reason to shovel. Not that Shut up. Yeah, this game is up to random chance. Oh, okay. That proves me wrong. Oh, I got damaged even though I dug something up. No. Also got painkillers that time. Interesting. Got the pen. See your half-drunken reflection in the mirror. There's sadness there that is invisible on your face, but you know it's there. Huh. Wife. She's asleep. Thank the gods.
Finally awake. Took you long enough.
Shit, you didn't realize that she was one of those types of people that who sleep with one eye open. Look at the straight eye.
Don't bother explaining yourself. I saw the pitiful excuse for a grave you made for him outside. You know, part of me isn't angry with you.
Really? Ha, I'd be furious if I were you.
I was married to him for 15 years. We never had children. He couldn't conceive. I was not very happy with him. He tried his best, but I just didn't.
I'd feel bad if my wife had a beard. That's just me, though. And like 70% of the population.
I got tired of shaving. It would just grow back in a couple weeks anyway.
Just so you know, it's a spur of the moment thing. I was pissed at him for something I thought he did. I thought you would want to kill me in exchange, not that you would succeed in that.
I'm tired. I just wanted to have a drink. I just want to have a drink of milk from the bar and just sleep some more. I've shed enough tears for a lifetime, and he came around during my personal afterlife of peace.
Dude, you gotta help me. Now, see why I would want to help you at all after the insults earlier today, drunk. Look, man, I'm sorry, okay? You're right and all that, okay? Please just listen to me. Those fuckers in there won't let me drink anymore. They said they want me to go sober, and that if I keep doing this, they'll throw me out of town. Bah! What do they know, huh? Tell you what, pal, I got a stash of dollars still from my travels. Give me a good bottle of liquor and I'll give you all of it. I just need to do some things for myself. I'll consider it. Thanks, brother. Maybe you aren't that bad. Gods, is that even music?
I'm not very good at it.
You look like some kind of deer.
Fawn folk. We're not quite deer.
Huh. Have you heard any commotion?
Why, yes, I have. The farmer's plants have somehow vanished overnight. It's quite eerie. And, unfortunately, as well, I've heard that our beloved mayor has passed away overnight.
Yes, passed away. It's quite unfortunate. Bondfolk.
Yes, dear. I am one.
How many different types of people are species upon subspecies? Why can't any bloodline remain pure?
I don't have an answer for you.
You have an odd glow about you.
Yes, dear. I'm, expecting.
Who's the father? Is he here?
Let's talk about...
Perhaps we should take up a new instrument. The harp doesn't seem to be your thing. I'd suggest something like a guitar. Maybe just stop playing music altogether.
Or a very rotten person.
Go shove it. Who's the kid's dad? I'm very, very curious.
I don't want to.
It can't be that bad. Tell me, now.
It's Bobby. Spare the lectures, okay?
Who's Bobby?
He has this obscene hat.
Oh no. Come on, really?
Could you quiet down? I can hear you all from all the way over here.
Shut up, bartender! Why? How?
You were having a nice time for a few weeks ago, and he was romantic.
He smells like piss.
It was a one-time thing. I was drunk, so was he. Called it his love language.
You two disgust me.
Wait, please don't tell him. I don't want him in my life. I plan to take the next train out of town.
Look, I'm no stranger to fling every now and then, but with that wretch, look, you can do better.
I know. What do you want, Red Man?
Ugh, what are you?
I'm Bomb. Was it to you?
I don't understand. You look like some kind of children's toy.
What kind of toy? What kind of toy's a bomb, man?
I assume you're one of those sparks, machines, whatever.
Magic created. Actually, I'm an ether or nether.
A monster?
We don't take too kindly to words like that.
Half of you can barely speak. What do you want me to say?
Many of us don't have the ability to. We can only move, eat, and wander.
Again, just beasts. Or something like you here.
Just buy some beer or get out, man.
Huh. Black tar rum. Plus 999. Would you take this ale? Hell no, I said the good stuff, not that garbage.
You can buy bullets in the shop.
The custom made though. Don't mind my son, he's been learning bad habits. That thing is your son? You look nothing alike. I raised that boy. I won't hear any of your critiques. You know nothing about raising a child. You people are quite a colorful bunch. What are you supposed to be? Some kind of hairy beast? Maybe you're a demon like me? Never. Of course. Just like the bomb. Suppose that man behind the counter is your dear, dear husband? Charming. Got something to say, asshole? Wonderful. My husband isn't always like this. He's just very stressed out. Sure. Boy, where are you? None of your business. Care to rephrase that before I whip you into shreds? Now listen here, boy, and you listen good. Respect your elders, else your elders will disrespect you. If you were my kid, I've given you a couple bruises for that. Leave me alone. So here comes the killer. I don't know why nobody hasn't blasted you already. Gods, can you stop yelling? I'm right in front of you. Tell me something, Bandit. Why do you take our crops? Do you still have them in that big coat of yours? Do I need to check your crops? Why the hell would I take your crops? I drink more than I eat nowadays. Then where did they go? How should I know? We quit your loud ass talking? You got something you want to sell? That's fair. What do you mean? Aren't you selling anything? Do I look like I got anything on the tables behind me, Bandit? I don't. Do I? You can buy stuff off you, but you can get anything more than that. We don't have anything much to spare as is. That is, except for I got some stinge sale from the bar. Cheaper than you find them in there. I don't really have any use for them, but not as a drinker, really.
2.
Wait, to what?
Selling them for two for
Oh, I see.
$2.
Welcome. It's a hot, hot morning. Not a big fan of it. What about you? Balance of the two is better. You? Balance? Ha ha ha! You stink of alcohol, you know that? What's your point? Hey, you want to voice this guy?
Sure. You know that stuff can and will kill you.
You weren't this annoying earlier.
I was half asleep. Anyway, I can provide my services to you. I have painkillers, and I can also work on you for a certain amount of dollars to treat any injuries. You're gonna need something else for your alcoholism.
What if I didn't want to pay you?
Are you stupid? Then I'd give you some pills that would probably just kill you, or poison you while I would be in the middle of healing. What? Or poison you while I'd be in the middle of healing you. Do not piss off your doctors.
Noted.
I can medicate you and patch you up. It'll cost $30.
I don't have that much.
Then stop wasting my time. Fair.
The heck is that?
What are you?
Stop for one play minute. What the hell are you doing running circles like that, kid? Oh, I'm sorry, mister. What's the matter? There's a monster? Yeah, over by the poly house. You let me take care of that kid. I'll be right back, okay? Okay.
Why are you running in circles over here, then? I'll take that. Taking the hit is not But interesting how the mayor's house is the biggest building. Okay, maybe not the biggest building, but it's pretty large.
Yeah. How's it interesting? I think it makes sense.
It's a small town, though. It's tiny. There's like 3 buildings.
Is he gone? Taken care of. Really? Wow. You're so awesome, mister. In red. You're welcome. You should just go speak to my dad and mom. They'll give you something real cool. Promise. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Gonna stop running in circles now?
If you want to take over for a second, I need to go use the restroom.
I talked to her parents and they gave us $5.
Nice.
Yeah. I love abusing animations while Always movement.
You have to go this
I don't know. I didn't mean to try and bust down my door. Although I thought it would end up killing me like it did last time.
So we did have to bust down one door.
Yeah, we did.
Or we haven't found a way to get new ones except by digging them up on the very rare occasion.
It's right here.
It's rigged. Never mind. Severe concussion. Dang, it doesn't save this either. Come on. Definitely rigged.
Finally.
Word?
Yeah. Got the pen.
Yes.
But you have the feather pen. You add more gibberish to the note suddenly. Magic's a bunch of bullshit. Feather pen has been worn out. Claustrophobic in here. Seems like I'll be dealing with small tunnels. Air, it's really thick. Come on! You can't do that! Your failing body wishes you to tell you that the longer you stay on this floor, the quicker you're gonna die. Let's find an exit or go back, now. Okay, so what did I do there?
Hopefully it won't give you the same dialogue when you go back. It's gonna run.
What do you mean?
Like, we could have evaded those guys had they not swarmed us the second we got in and got stuck in the dialogue.
Yeah,
So I'm wondering if the dialogue doesn't play the second time you go in.
hopefully not. We still have to check around here though, I think.
Do that or leveling up is an actual thing we need to do. I'm not sure how it would improve us other than increasing our concentration.
We also do need to find like a...
Bullets.
Might be worth it just killing that golem.
Okay, we can level up. Health is fully. Oh.
Ultra. 25. Remember, we lost 25, and now we regained 25.
Well, that would suggest. Well, I'm not confident on it, but maybe leveling is linear. It didn't because there's no stat increase of the Constitution, and you can lose Constitution by dying, or max Constitution, I should say. So if it's linear, then that makes sense because it balances out the amount of times you die. I don't know though. I could be wrong. He may have just been sadistic and like, let's leave it as, you know, not linear, and then still make it so you have to, you know, not die a lot.
Yeah. I haven't really been checking for secret or doors.
Yeah.
Two doors. Oh. Bunch of painkillers. Kind of feels more so like a puzzle game. Nice. Oh, our constitution's fine right now. Oh wait, ready? Guess I was wrong.
Died there. Moving over. Lost the gains that we got from leveling up.
Take damage even though that you succeed. I would think that something would be hidden inside the golem tunnels. Yeah, probably one. I like the music. What do you think about it?
Good.
Like, cloak and the pool of blood remains. Poor bastard. point of these set pieces? Checking if back to the entrance actually takes us back up top. Yes, it does. Good to know. What are you thinking?
Buy the black tar and give it to him, maybe? I don't think. I have a feeling he won't take it except black tar rum.
What do you think I should be doing?
We should try and buy the black tar rum and give it to that guy. I think we should try. We can get a shovel. A lot.
Or we could kill a golem. One. Oh, perfect. Yeah, gimme. Also, black tar rum. Don't snatch it from me, you cretin. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Look, man, you should have a seat to have a load off. We can chill, chat. Sure, but I'd rather stand. Do you have something you wanted to talk about and chill with? Got a real name, Punchman? Most people just call me Bandit. I mean, God, an actual name. Verm. Like vermin? Very funny. No, short for vermiculous. I see why they shorten it. Bobby. My name. It's Bobby. Alright. Man, you're about as bad as conversations as I am. No, it used to be a lot more respectable. What, back in the place that had the cheating wives, was it? So many places in that world that are so different from one another. One place could be a kind of primitive backwater swamp filled with cannibals. The other could be some high-tech city. Just gets so exhausting. Life being determined about where you're born. It just sucks. I wanted to make something more of myself. But I'm just a drunk now. That's it. There's no such thing as fate. You always have the chance to turn your life in a new direction. You're just wallowing in your own self-pity, and I despise that from people. Is it really any better to be a murdering psycho like yourself just to feel bad and not do anything to anyone? Point of the question, of course it's better. At least you can determine your own fate. I'd be even made a horrid anarchist if it meant I could keep my own freedoms. That's why I can't stand most governments on laws. I can't tell if you're a fascist or a communist. Either way, you're insane. My relationship with countries and politics is complicated. You should really know the difference between those things more often. Well, anyway, thanks for the rum. It was nice. Please don't mention it. Here, you've earned it. It's about as much as that damn rum cost. Not really
Made $1 of profit.
Yeah.
$1 of profit.
It's at 9:15 right now, just letting you know.
Okay.
You go back to the bottom. Place with ghosts.
Sure. Let's give it a shot. You want to save after getting the rum?
Probably
Or the,
should, yeah.
The dollar. Dollar. Be such a bad idea.
Move slower here. What?
You just gotta kind of gun it and get through the first bout of dialogue. Ain't no way you're gonna be able to. Yeah, I am not dealing with you. Move! Move! Please! I have a feeling. I don't know that, actually. I would have hoped the ghost would disappear once we turn on all the lights, but I don't think that's necessarily gonna happen.
What'll be nice is when they all bunch up and try and chase after me and
Finding seems a little weird.
it's
Oh, no.
RPG Maker kind of stuff.
Yeah, it is very taxi cab. Hey, buddy. Locked into the animation. You can't touch me. I've got iframes.
Ooh, nice.
Exit. Wait, exit.
What?
Different exit. Huh?
Looks like I'm slowly losing health over time as well.
Excellent. Slowly dying in a place filled with deadly monsters that we can't fight.
Oh.
I guess we haven't even tried to fight them, but I'd rather not try.
They go through walls. I don't think they're corporeal.
Look, bro. Look, this is just a repair.
I had to take the hit. I'm gonna convince myself it was necessary for the greater good.
Yeah, we had to try at least at some point. Or have it happen to us.
Can't be doing this now. Not now. Okay, alright. They seem to move off of you for one time, for like when you're about to exit. I don't know.
No, they just do that randomly. That's just part of path finding.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Earlier they were doing that, yeah. Not another door.
That one is already open.
Oh, yeah, well, now we're screwed. What? Huh? I don't understand. I don't get it.
It just happened to move off the tile we were on right as we stepped onto it.
This is a different exit, right? No, it's not. So, were there two exits? Or am I just crazy?
I think the map is looping.
That is a way we can reset this, though.
Yeah.
If there's too many ghosts nearby, we can exit and get back. If we can even make it to the exit, that is.
That's it.
Don't want to stay here long. Yeah, well, that'd be cool and all if we could actually find the exit. The correct exit.
What the heck is this?
Bro.
It's some garbage.
On.
Yeah. Ah. Found it.
Oh, get the last. Well, it may not be the last switch, but if it is, it'll be convenient. It is! Excellent.
Someone else has been through here. Busted wall. Why? I'm not entirely sure what could have done this. Though those things could have done this. They're abstract, malleable, but they aren't anything groundbreaking, wall-breaking in this instance. Whoever's ahead, they would absolutely demolish you, old man. It's not a suggestion, but warning. Keep out of this thing's way. Perfect. Oh, come on.
You gotta go through the next floor and then go back in.
Well, usually you're prompted with dialogue to, you know, exit.
Yeah, but that's only on the floor, on the exit side of the floor entrance. Like here on this side of the floor entrance.
Oh.
Monsters. Beasts.
Need to steer clear of what that whack job.
It won't go away.
Well, that was a mission failure.
Despite previous warnings against this very action, the being simply known as the hero catches up with you. As you realize escape is not an option, you put up your dukes to try and take the beast down. However, he is stronger than you, he is faster than you. Despite everything, you don't even have the time to reach your gun. As he takes out the blades from the sheaths, fancy energy swords at that, you realize that none of your punches are doing any damage. And then, swing, cuts you down from your right shoulder. Through the other side to your left leg below the crotch. It's painful as you lose a lot of blood and organs. Very quickly, he continues this assault by slicing your head off those same shoulders. In those brief seconds you have left, there's almost a clarity of the meaning of your life. Albeit nothing you can't think about more than 3.9 seconds remaining until your brain shuts down. See that one girl you really liked at that one bar? Everything else isn't very clear, but you can remember her face. She was slender, almost sickly. But she was beautiful. Nice. At least it's an ending. Instead of a step back.
Ever walk down the middle of a hallway?
Hope that's all there is to it.
It could be roaming, could be a fixed thing, I'm not sure.
Either way makes me paranoid. What the heck was that?
Oh, wondering. Oh, don't tell me we have to sit through this again.
That was some interesting pathfinding.
Bro, please go away. Bro, please go away. Stop. Stop. Need to halt. Cheating. Cheating.
So, like, such weird movement. Hopefully it's gonna...
Ah,
Lucky
not
me.
today.
Am I finally at the bottom? No, there's probably more. God, this place has just gone on far, far too long, and I haven't found anything of real value down here. In fact, there seems to be less value the farther down I go, and the higher chance of dying to either nut jobs or some beast that shouldn't even exist here. God, so I'm exhausted. It's not too late to go back, even with a nut job in the way. I disagree. We're low on health meds, and we're not going through those ghosts again.
Oh, it loops. Cool.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's a good sign. What? What? Me when I'm scattered upon the crags of space-time.
That means you need to find the opposite pole of this place.
What do you mean, pole?
Well, think about it. If it's a looping room, it's like a sphere,
Mhm.
right? And then the door is one pole. There's a pole on the opposite end somewhere. cars if you kept walking left. Although there wouldn't be, because we already walked down south straight, so there's no pole. There's nothing there. It's just a sphere with only one object at one pole. Oh, never mind. There's a second object, but it's not at the pole.
I can't interact with it. What the heck?
What is it?
It's a bathtub.
Oh.
Oh. Well, what I did is I made sure the object was out of view, and then I head left. Or maybe I should make sure it's like one in view, so I know when I'm looping.
Dig through space. Not loud. Hello?
It worked. Father. So there was from you. Gods, I feel like such an idiot, you know? I killed an old man up there. Friend of yours, I assume.
That kind of behavior that I want you to stop.
Vermiculous.
Vermiculous. There we go.
Oh, so you're trying to father me again. How nice. Call it mother. I'm sure we'll have a bash. Maybe one of my sisters can bring a cake.
Enough with this wretched sarcasm, my boy. We don't have we don't have the time for this.
Time, father, is what I have plenty of. All thanks to you and your goddamn departure. You know how many of our subjects thought I had ended you myself? They said I committed patricide, that I was a devil, one of the very worst for candidates for a king in a very, very long time. They threw me out. All because you had just had to have a fling with someone of a succubus. Thanks to you, I was born without pure blood. I tried to have this discussion with you over a century ago. And now look at me. Prodigal. Ha! Well, guess what? I'm my own man now. Fate no longer has any bearing on my being. I'm free, father, and you remain upon the forces unknown. For God's sake, look at me. I look older than you do. Why here? Why the letter? Why now?
I'll answer best I can.
Why here? I don't just leave. I didn't just leave because I wanted to abandon the crown. I left because more important matters required my attention. The Republic of Glass. I was one of the founding members.
You left the crown for a democratic republic? Are you completely insane?
Tired of our kingdom. Was exhausted with the lack of effect we were having on the rest of the world. It just wasn't the right role for me.
You decide your role. How many times do you have to tell people like you? Leaving everything to fate and chance is completely worthless and unbelievably stupid. You could have had so much power and money, yet you abandoned it all here for a bunch of dumbasses here? You make me sick.
We're making something better. We knew what we wanted. It's more than that. It's about preparation for what's coming, my friend. The mayor knew that as well. Used to write about it.
Stop that.
But things happened in ways that were unintended.
You and the little group were wiped off the face of Rozze. Serves you right. Why the letter?
I needed you here.
Need is a funny thing. I needed you, but you need me.
That does not matter now.
It always matters, damn it.
I sent the letter because I know what you are. Vermiculous. What you need to do. What you are an instrument of. The voices beneath the bass. They've spoken to me. One of them is stern, authoritative. The other is cruel, almost evil. I think I know who that is. They are both assertive on what you are, but unclear to me.
Wait, what do you mean?
Dante and Virgil.
Oh, I
That's what
see.
he's talking about. At least I would think so. That's an assumption.
I
but
see,
think
I
it's
see.
a pretty good assumption.
Yeah, that is.
And yet, I agree that you are limitless in potential.
At least you seem to believe in that more than Mother did.
It's more than that, son. I have a confession to make. You were indeed born being able to cast magic.
You're serious. All those years spent feeling so powerless. All that time spent feeling like I couldn't have any kind of control over my situation, over the world. You took that away from me?
If you had kept them, you would have done terrible things. I needed to be sure of your readiness, your judgment to make good decisions. I sealed your abilities away at birth. It had to be done.
I've made bad decisions anyway. I'm a drunk. I've killed people for trying to tell me off. I've robbed, I've stolen, and goddamn, somehow I've only ever lied once. You took away something integral to my being, a birthright, and now you're telling me you took away not just one, but two of those things? Fuck you. Why now?
Needed you here. Whatever fate may have in store for you begins here. Whatever is required of me to make sure that you are what the world needs you to be, I have to do it while I still have time. This place, a creation of my own, a creation I made for the purpose of trying to free this world from its shackles, from the horror of all races and peoples. The ability for living beings to make their own decisions on what life should be.
Old man, you're dumb. People, the one I've seen, would much rather drown themselves in liquor, tits, and enough comfort that nothing else matters. I took this life not by choice, but because I had to after our people kicked us out. The part of me prefers it. I'm free from any kinds of responsibility, any kinds of real duty except to my own desires and wants. Most people don't want to decide that all for themselves. Sit idly by, watching the world pass with their hands all up on their genitals. Whatever planes you had, I don't think the people on this plane want. Maybe there's a reason your little experiment here failed. You dare ask me to continue this folly of a life's work? Are you insane? Can you even understand what an idiotic way of going about your life this is?
You don't argue about our personal ideologies until the end of time, my son. What truly matters is that you're here now, and I can tell what it is you need to do. If you won't fully take over, then at least heed my words. Accept the facts? I don't know. Sure, why don't we keep going?
How about end all this? Just end all this now.
Firm, wait.
Lost one triangular 45 round.
Okay, that's probably
Just like that, it's over. A century of long-standing daddy issues brought to a close. Oddly enough, the gun feels heavier in your hands than you thought it would getting to this point. You hated your father, but it wasn't until this moment that you realized just how far that hatred went. Something deep, something all-consuming. After the deed was done, the body just slumps over out of the chair, singing, no longer a part of the world. You feel tired, and take a seat. Tiredness only gets worse from there. It's as if all of the energy you had spent, you had getting to this point has sapped from your body. All you feel the need to do now is wait. Clocks keep ticking, tick, tick, tick. Stop moving. Save for a brief breath. Tick, tick, tick. You close your eyelids, expecting to feel some kind of satisfaction for what feels like the end of your journey. But only enough, all you feel is a strange dissatisfaction. After all, this was the closure you needed, right? As you begin to fall into a deep slumber, the clocks around you continue to tick, and then you go numb.
For a second there, I thought he killed himself. But then I realized that no, he shot his father. That's... I don't know what the deal is with this, though. It's kind of strange. Yeah, I guess that's sort of the point, but... Past the bathtub. I feel it's probably supposed to...
Oh yeah, it is. We're just supposed to go left from here. Oh. Different one. The reflection remains, but not yourself. Perhaps I went too far. Oh yeah, there's a grave. Should just be right over here. Yep. Wonder if it's purposely failed. Yeah.
Sure. Get to the point. What do you want? What's your thing? Vermiculous. I will be honest with you. This town, I've placed it under a curse. It's a higher level spell, one that you wouldn't know of.
What kind of curse?
Town is been placed in a loop of time, to be specific. It's been like this for ages, really. I started it once I sent the letter out. I believe that was in the year 78.
Old man, the year's 97.
What? What year exactly?
9,997 wells.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought it had been longer than that.
So you're there got to me 19 years late? Oh.
It is a loop around this specific area, Verm. Even though time loops here, the world goes on outside normally. Anything new as things loop, well, things like you introduce little oddities. My letters took so long to reach you.
I don't really have a consistent residence.
My boy, you don't even have a home?
Not important. Keep talking about the there and why you needed me here.
I won't mince words. There's a primordial here. I've been keeping it at bay as long as I can.
A primordial here? Are you shitting me? Father, I can barely fight the police in some countries. They're the primordial.
You have my blood running through your veins, and you're much less fragile than I, son.
Why not get some heroic nut jobs to try fighting this thing for you? That's more their speed anyway.
I sent a letter for a party as well. They haven't reached me. They haven't reached me, and to my knowledge, the town as well. I can't leave here. My presence and abilities are the only things keeping it at bay. I won't be able to do it much. I won't be able to do it for much longer. Once it breaks through, everything will end.
How much time do we have?
Midnight tonight, the exact moment the loop begins again. And until you can prove to me that you are able to face such a being, the loop will continue.
I don't like being a prisoner, Father.
We are all dead if you cannot face this being.
What would I need to do?
Contacting the outside world and arranging a transport for the people in the town, getting them somewhere more safe than here.
Why? What do they matter?
I feel guilty for bringing this burden upon them. All of them must live vermiculous. If even one of them dies, then I'll just let the loop begin again, as many times as possible until you manage to get all of this correct, even without my advice. You must also strengthen yourself. The base has simplistic monstrosities that I have constructed for the sake of empowering you. A massive constitution will be required. Once that is all finished, you must come back down here before midnight falls, in the late of evening when the barrier weakens most. Then I'll allow you to face it. Got all that?
Got it.
Do not waste too much time. You only have so much.
I won't get too worried about that.
I don't know how you would contact help from the outside. I don't know how you would contact help from the outside from in here, but perhaps there would be some way of building a device that could somehow breach the dead zone surrounding the town. I'm not sure. Now get on with it. And please, don't fail. Or don't fail again. I don't know how many times we've been through this conversation before. So... go on. You haven't done as I've requested. By midnight, the loop will begin again. So we need to get super buff. Although, time only passes when we sleep. So, as far as I can tell. So I don't know how that works.
We get punished for each death we have.
Right, it's morning. Or it was. So, what would be the point in sleeping? Just getting all constitution back, I guess? I don't really know.
Pretty much, I think. We might die trying to ascend.
All the way to the top.
Hopefully.
Not here, but on the, oh, never mind.
Huh.
Yes, in fact, here.
Interesting. Or
It'd
9
be
here.
cheaper to just buy multiple ales.
Yeah.
2 ales heals the same amount as painkillers.
That's one painkiller.
Right. So we can get 2 painkillers for the same price as 1 painkiller from the not from this place. No, you gotta get them from the other dude because he sells you to them. Yeah. The on the bottom right, he sells it to you for 2. Right?
I don't think.
He said that's the only thing I've got is ale, and he was selling it to us for $2. Although I don't know how much he has. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How much do you have though? Oh. Okay. A lot, apparently.
It's 9:50 right now.
Stop here, or did you want to keep going?
Let's keep going for a bit. Yeah, I like it too.
Want to get all endings? I don't think this is 3 hours of gameplay.
And we've only played for like an hour and.
Hour and a half, yeah. But like, we've only gotten 3 endings? 4? How much?
3 or 4.
Something like that. Gotta get really, really buff or something like that. And to meet some threshold that he hasn't told us.
We're also supposed to build something, perhaps, or find something.
I don't know. What happens when it reaches?
Can't tell if anything has changed. Have I already killed everything? Oh, yeah, it makes sound. Be a partially still useful painkillers in this bloody rains. I don't think that slime is blue. It's purple to me. Especially, we should progress a day forward. Here's day. You're still as red as the day you were born. Sickening. So bizarre. Alright, I think we're gonna call it quits here for the night. Thank you for watching and have a nice one.